I got a Desi feeling. I got a Desi feeling. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jabby Kuwait, joined by Haley Seat. We are looking at a Filtercopy video today, a subject matter that Jabby enjoys. Signs he is the one, featuring one of my favorites, Ahsaas Channa, and Anshuman Malhotra. Ahsaas, if you guys don't know, did a fun little pandemic short film with me. What I mean by pandemic is it took place, we shot it during pandemic over Skype. And it's called Desi Date. It's one of my favorite videos on this channel. If you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely check it out. It'll make you laugh because it is my type of humor. It's awkward. Thanks so much for joining us, you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, pretty please. Vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching while you're subscribing and upvoting. Subscribe to Filtercopy. There's a link in the description below if you want to click on that, give the original an upvote, and subscribe to them from there. Fun fact, the short film I just mentioned, Desi Date, with Ahsaas Channa, is the reason why I was able to be in a Filtercopy video at one point, because they saw that video and they're like, oh, you can act? I'm like, I've been telling you guys.
Like, duh, come on.
But anyway, yeah, so you can, if you look hard, you might be able to find me in a Filtercopy video. Anyway, signs he is the one. Here we go.
Anshuman, yeah, I asked you not to wait for me for dinner, no? Tu kha le. No. But it's cool that you waited.
मैंने खा लिया. मुझे पता था तुझे लेट हो जाएगा.
Oh, मुझे लगा तूने wait किया.
Oh, that was interesting. That was creative.
तो dessert तो नहीं खाया होगा ना तूने?
Oh.
Okay, I want to point this out real quick, just because I've never seen it in a Filtercopy video before. I liked what they did just then with the camera work. It was actually like creative. When the camera went in, it followed her. She's looking at the guy. She leaves frame as he's coming in, and the camera doesn't follow anybody.
No,
it's just moving forward. And I thought that was actually cool. Not that I would suggest doing that all the time. I like that they did that. And
they kept it, yeah. Here.
I don't often see something that's like cinematic necessarily in a Filtercopy video that is generally foremost concerned with just getting the story across, you know?
मम्मी मेरे स्टार्टअप ने तो अभी पिकअप किया है और अंशुमन का भी प्रमोशन ड्यू है और अब
एहसास ये बहाने अब नहीं चलेंगे. यही टाइम है शादी का. आर्गुमेंट ही करना है तुम्हें हमेशा.
हेलो, नमस्ते आंटी, कैसे हो आप?
नमस्ते, कैसे हो?
अच्छा, मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ कि एहसास के स्टार्टअप ने अभी पिकअप किया है और मेरा प्रमोशन भी ड्यू है. तो एक आध साल में फिगर आउट कर लेंगे, है ना?
हाँ, करियर्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मैं तो बस इतना ही कह रही थी कि
This guy's smooth.
Yeah, the change.
थोड़ी टाइम बाद तो करनी ही होगी.
बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो आप.
I said the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The change.
ठीक है, फिर कर लो तुम दोनों ही.
अच्छा, आंटी मैं फोन करता हूँ आप.
They did it again there. Did you notice the camera work?
Yeah.
It was interesting how they did that. I mean, it kind of, I don't want to say it failed. It didn't quite perfectly accomplish what I think
the first one did.
What it seemed to set out to do. It started to like kind of waver a little bit, but I have it in my head like what I think they wanted to do, and I love that idea that they went for. I have not ever had that kind of bond in my past relationships where the mom got along with me better than their own kid.
It also might be like a girl thing though, because like I feel like sometimes like moms are harder on the daughters, and then they're like, oh, but the guy, like I don't know. I feel like maybe it's something like that too.
I don't know. I yearn for the day when I can get along with a mom that good.
तू मार्केट जा रहा है बता देता मुझे डिटर्जेंट चाहिए.
Oh, got it already.
और फेस वॉश भी मेरा खत्म हो गया था यार.
And he got that too.
लाया हूँ तेरा acne star face wash.
Oh, there it is.
तेरा acne season.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
And I know that you love your clear skin more than you love me.
That's true.
It's a clever way to incorporate.
मेरी ना चप्पल टूट गई है. Next time
चप्पल भी ठीक करा दी है, सलवार कमीज.
This is setting standards way too high. Stop it.
I know. Yeah, he already anticipated every single thing.
यार मुझे एक अर्जेंट कोरियर डालना था.
Then women are going to point to this video and be like, how come you're not more like this guy?
You didn't check my face wash before you left? Come on.
What, he's going to come in with a medicine?
Yes. A blanket. Okay, see, that's a little much. That right there is a little much.
This is getting scary. Stop.
Like,
why can't you be a problem? Why can't I have things to complain about?
No.
Fuck off.
But like, all she did was sneeze, and he's like, "I'm here with a blanket. I'm here. I have tea already made."
No,
okay.
Well, yeah, it's a little.
That's a little much.
It's being a little hyperbolic, but
Yeah.
I think that there are some of these things I can relate to, where like if if I'm dating someone and she tells me, "Oh, my head," I'm immediately there with the water, with the Advil, maybe a tea or a coffee to help like get it through the bloodstream faster. Like if I can see a way to assist, I'm gonna do it. I'm just not sweet about it.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
But you're just like, here, take it.
Well, I'm not like, here, take this. I'm like, I'm very kind of, I'm 20% militant.
Okay,
Yeah.
I do have an important question though. If a girl tells you, "Oh, I have a headache," do you say, "How much water have you drank today?" That's like a
Yes.
big. Every guy says that.
Yes.
If a girl says, "I've had a headache," they go, "Oh, how much water have you drinking today?" That's like the go-to
Because we
answer.
fix things. That's what we do. How often do you see a woman in the mechanic shop? We fix shit. Not to say women can't do it. You know, I saw Barbie. Don't worry.
अरे अभी मुझे budget final करने हैं, targets assign करने हैं,
Oh,
people are waiting
now
for
he's a
me.
thermometer? Dang. He had that all in his pocket ready to go.
To be honest, with post-pandemic, I get it.
Okay. He's like, you're going to get kicked out of the house.
I'm fine. I'm not sick. पागल. तू मेरे पीछे टेंशन मत ले इतनी, please. And if you think your work is so important, please do it. Please do it. But call me if you need
Oh,
me,
they switched to English. That's interesting.
Oh, they know that's just Indian English. Like it's called Hinglish.
Oh.
Indian
Okay.
English. You got to remember the English occupied India for a while.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you
But it was
know.
just like in the mid-conversation.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Okay, that's
yeah,
cool.
that's why it's called Hinglish. And are you aware that English-speaking people have occupied another country? You're going to run into that.
Okay.
Like any Asian territories. I'm sure it happens all the time in Hong Kong. England used to control Hong Kong.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I did not
Up
know
until like 1998, England was in control of Hong Kong.
Oh, wow.
And reluctantly, Hong Kong had to go back to China. People from Hong Kong weren't so happy about that. But that's why there's so many English speakers in Hong Kong.
Okay.
And they have their news in this like interesting hybrid Asian English accent.
What the heck?
He took it away.
Rest time. Bye.
I've totally pulled that move. And let me tell you, it doesn't go over well.
No.
Anshuman,
Oh, we're back to...
I know तूने मेरे birthday के लिए बहुत मेहनत की है, reservation and all, but can we stay in? आज मेरा बिल्कुल बाहर जाने का मन नहीं कर रहा यार.
He's going to be in his pajamas.
तो किसने कहा कि reservation बाहर की है?
Food in bed? No, absolutely not.
I think of spaghetti.
This is the second time I've seen this.
तो तूने
It's a messy
घर
thing
पे
to
dinner के लिए अपनी शर्ट इस्त्री की क्या?
This one is not as bad because it's not crummy.
Yes.
It's like when you're eating pizza. That's what it was. I saw one with another guest where they were eating pizza in bed. I'm like, pizza.
Oh, because of the oil and the stains.
The oil, the crumbs is the thing that concerns me. Like, what if you're like, no, just no, absolutely not. Don't eat
Okay.
pizza in bed. That's where you sleep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's just like crumbs. Like, do you want a cockroach crawling into your mattress? No. The Pasghetti, that's not going to go anywhere.
कल का खाना है ना?
He's eating it so messy.
चल खा ले अब, नाटक मत कर.
But even so, it's like, there's no crumbs.
That was cute though.
Anshuman,
हाँ?
I think I'm gonna give up यार. ये स्टार्टअप का कोई फायदा नहीं है और मेरी सिर्फ सेविंग्स जा रही है. कुछ उखाड़ा नहीं है मेरे लाइफ में.
I agree. तो ये छोड़ देना चाहिए.
What?
I was
अरे
reverse
मेरा
psychology.
last month का conversion rate was so good. My clients were happy. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Look, Ahsaas, you have the ability to turn things around that are much worse. तुझे जो करना है तू वो कर. मैं बस ये कह रहा हूँ मैं खड़ा हूँ यहाँ पे. I love you. चल आ जा खाना खा ले, डिनर कर ले.
नहीं यार, मैंने मैगी खाई थी ना शाम को, भूख नहीं है.
डेजर्ट तो नहीं खाया होगा?
It's going to get you fat. You need to quit that.
But who doesn't love brownies and cake?
No, I know. I think relationships make people fat, though.
Hey guys.
That is a thing. It's actually like been a proven study actually.
What's that?
You gain weight. Well, a lot of people gain weight in relationships because it's like
That's why I'm
like
thin.
it's called like it's like I forgot what they call it. It's not the honey. They've actually done studies though, and it's they're more prone because I guess because you're not having to
Chase.
compete. Yeah, you're not having to compete anymore, so you're like settled and happy, and so you're just like I don't know. So a lot of people gain weight that way.
Well, that's when you do the jabby trick and you gamify the relationship and you go, I'm thinner than you. Ha ha. Keep up, ho. We gotta go. You know, that's what you got to do.
Competition.
I totally do that.
Yeah.
I was doing that with my ex all the time.
Were you?
We're like competing. We're like, see whose stomach jiggles longer. And it's like, yeah, 2 seconds. Mine is 0.5.
Did she get upset?
She got it. Yeah, she did. But like, she got her ass in shape, so it works.
I feel like I feel like guys do that a lot though. Like they'll I don't know. I feel like they'll do that type of psychology, what you just said, like in that sense. And then they're like, okay, all right, I'll figure this out.
Well, as a young kid, I always noticed that married people always looked fatter.
Yes.
I was just like, it seems like people just get lazy when they settle down, and I feel like that's not the move. And so as a kid, I like almost told myself like I don't ever want to be that.
Oh yeah.
And so when I see all the sweets and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, nope. Here's the thing that a lot of women don't realize about men. We don't have self-control. We just don't.
No.
If there's
No.
food in the house,
You cannot stop yourself.
it will be consumed.
100%. I know.
I think some of you guys do this on purpose. Just no one else wants us now.
No, it's like even wild. Like even with like my dad. I remember growing up, I had to hide like food in my room because my mom would be like, he's gonna eat it all. Like you have to like if you
Smart.
want some, you have to go take the cheese.
Your mom is a good woman.
All the time she'd tell me that. She goes, if you want this, and then he knew it would be. And he goes, are you gonna give me any of that in there? And I'm like, no. You're gonna eat the whole thing.
Good daughter too. See, that's a real woman. Real women hide food from their men because they care.
They can't handle.
That's what you do. You force them into a state of what is it called? I forgot what it's called. With the intermittent fasting.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I
talking
was gonna
about?
say survival. That's
Well,
not
that's
it.
essentially what it is. Ketosis or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You force men into that so they're like, they got more energy to do their shit and create, and then you reward them with a proper healthy meal that they don't want to eat, but you force them to because you're a good woman. Terrible women serve cake.
He's serving the cake to her.
He's a terrible man. She's gonna look at herself later on and be like, why do I look like this? I love you anyway, boo. No, it's cute. It is cute. I like relationships to have some edge. Like we
Yeah.
like kind of like jab at each other and make fun of each other.
I feel like he was a little
Too sweet?
Yeah, I would get
Little
annoyed.
saccharine?
I
Yeah.
would totally get annoyed. Like I'd be like, okay, like I got it. Like
Yeah.
I just sneezed. I just whatever. I'll be, you got to calm down a little bit. Like,
Yeah, I like my girlfriend to be a little bit rude to me.
got the spice.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I just need a little bit of edge because
Okay.
if you're too nice, then I'm just gonna walk all over you. Like I need you to like push
Okay.
me a little bit.
That makes sense.
Because then then I'll respect you. Like I just need you to be just a little bit mean, a modicum of like bitch. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Like, but be nice enough around the family, look sweet and innocent around the family. But then like when they're away, you let me have it. You know, I like that. There's I forgot what it's called, but there's like you need a balance for a constant pseudo tension thing.
The magnet.
Where it's like, because if too much of something is just, if you eat too much cake, you get fat. Every once in a while, you like cake. It's a balance, right? If you have too much water, you could die, right? So
I said drown yourself.
no, but there's like an actual thing. If you drink too much water, you could like literally kill yourself,
Yeah,
like just from drinking way too much water. And so what I'm saying is everything's a balancing act, just in moderation. Like what Bill Burr does is he acts like a jerk, but then he comes in with that jacket she saw 3 months ago. Right? That's what you do. Oh my God, he thinks of everything.
He remembered?
He remembered. That's what you do. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm Jabby Kawai. This is
Haley C.
Peace out.